Rain falling here at game time as it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Dinelson Lamet gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Here's Colton Wong now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, to see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Wong on at first. Nobody out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Pham. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 2-1 is strike 2, swinging. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Tapper up the line. Cordova brings it in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Paul DeYoung. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First offering on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Takes this the other way to right. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards leave 1, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Michael Wacha will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliced hard on the ground. Wong is there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Striding in, Corey Spangenberg. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His career line against Wacha. He's 4 for 14. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat round.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park with no score. Here's Matt Carpenter. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Myers is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
1-1.
That pitch is out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Pham is under it. 1 down.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball. might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in, Alan Cordoba. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Renfroe stands at first with one out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Two and two. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Michael Wacha. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And that's the second out.
second baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Austin Hedges. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth.
So with one away, a reminder that Padres baseball continues all season long on the show as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Friars over the next 7 days. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wacha's ready. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
15, second baseman, Corey Engenberg.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one. Margot is off at first with 2 away. There goes Margot. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Padres leave a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Line toward right center. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. might be a great time to get super aggressive.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Matt Carpenter is on deck. The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it. And that's the third out. 1 left for the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Myers.
Leading off the 4th for the Padres, left fielder, Will Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pham moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Riding in once again, Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Pham on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line drive to left. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Alan Cordoba hits next. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Two and 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie.
Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Cordoba leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Waka comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 to short, hit hard. DeYoung's got it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1 through 4, still tied 0-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Marcell Ozuna. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Colin Ray enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Jed Jerko at the plate now as he looks at strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Oh and 1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Too high. 1 and 2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
And that's in there for a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Boy, and a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0 and 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
0 and 2, here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0 and 2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Now in the box, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Colin Ray.
So here now is the pitcher, Colin Ray. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First pitch of the at bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit out towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Pitcher got a little cute there. Fish ain't biting. This guy knows how to swing the stick. A knock on a curveball. Nice piece of hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Manuel Margot, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Colton Wong. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in once again, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to left field. After it is Myers. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 0-1 delivery. Runner goes. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. To his left, it's knocked down at third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Hard hit ball to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Cards strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Carpenter with the slide. Got him.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder, Will Myers.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. 0 for 2 for him to this point. ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This one's down to third. There is Jerko. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego. Still no score. Back here at Petco Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Third baseman, Jed Jerko.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, catcher Vladimir Molina.
So here's Yadi Molina now with 2 gone and the base is empty. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left. But this is foul near the seats. 2 balls and a strike to Molina. Here's the 2-1 home. This one's down to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We are still scoreless. Alan Cordoba hits next.
Leading out for the Padres.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Popped him up. Carpenter has room in foul territory. 1 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
1 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Catcher, Austin Hedges.
Digging in once again, Austin Hedges. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Waka gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And they have taken the lead. Austin Hedges with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Brebbia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Greg Garcia is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Alex Dickerson.
Two out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Margot's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 25, Dexter Fowler.
Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2-for-4 for the game. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Now batting,
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2-0 now. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Popped him up. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Corey Spangenberg.
He's set. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage. Under it is Ozuna, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder, Will Myers.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Pham. And that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, but they're up 1-0. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brad Hand.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that misses. 2-1. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Jose Martinez.
A ball and no strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Myers going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 1 for 4. Now here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. Line towards center field. Margot is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Brett Cecil is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Brett Cecil.
Alan Cordoba hits next. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Third baseman, Alan Cordoba.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Carpenter on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Hedges. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Cecil's ready. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake, cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Cardinals came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. John Brebbia earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Brett Cecil hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victory.